I'm so excited I could barely get that introduction out. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, thank you, Rachel. I'm a big fan of the show. I'm honored.
Thank you. Take that anytime. Now, as soon as we saw your sneaker collab with Damian Lillard and Adidas, we were dying to have you on. The Dame 7s were inspired by you. How did this partnership with Lillard come about?
Well, I'm told, and of course I know now, I was told that he was a huge wrestling fan maybe 3 or 4 years ago. And then Adidas approached me and asked me if I'd be interested. I said, absolutely. I think that I'm Damian's second favorite wrestler to Steve Austin. And so Steve got to go first, which I'll never get over personally.
I get it. I get
it. No, but no, I was so jealous. I called Steve. I said, you don't even watch basketball, man. What's up with that? But no, Steve's, one of the greatest. So they called me and said, Damian wants to do a shoot with you too. And I said, boy, that is absolutely fantastic. So we probably would have, had this launched earlier, but the COVID has caused problems,
sure.
With product delay and that. But that finally came to fruition, and it was worth every minute of the wait to be part of it. But I'm following the Trailblazers now. So.
Absolutely. Well, we actually have the kicks here on set. We've been showing them to our audience. These sneakers designed after, you got some too. Of course you have them.
Got them right there.
Designed after the gold robe that you used to wear out into the ring.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you feel that they captured it?
They did, and I had like 36 or 38. I can't remember the exact number. That was one of my favorite robes, and the WWE is actually in the process of building a Hall of Fame, a physical structure Hall of Fame in Orlando. It's been delayed too because of the COVID and that, but they bought it because they wanted to put that in there as something that I wore. They've been tremendous to me and at so many different levels, but this I'm after him now to give me a thing for the entertainment wing.
Absolutely. Now, by the way, you mentioned Adidas could have paired you with a couple different players. Damian Lillard, to me, feels like your perfect fit. Just temper-wise, bravado, swag.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I had not met him in person. I've been to the All-Star game a couple times, and I was hanging out with Barkley, who I'm very close to and love, as I'm sure you guys do.
Yes.
Who doesn't? And in New Orleans, and I went out with him and Shaq a couple times, and I just love basketball, and I love talking to him, and he's such a great guy. But I had not met Damian in person, but after speaking with him, and we have via Zoom a couple times, he's a fabulous guy, and I'm so happy for him. He got that max deal.
Yes.
And he's one of those guys that's going to stay loyal. I just saw where Giannis elected to stay with Milwaukee. I'm happy he made that decision.
I love this.
Free agency can make or break team. So, and I'm glad that even though it's a small market for him, it's not small to the people of Milwaukee. It's huge for Milwaukee, and I'm glad to see that he stayed, and because it can make the league lopsided, and it takes the fun out of it for everybody. So I'm very proud of him. I'm actually going to do a podcast with him, I think. So I'm a big fan. He's tremendous.
This is amazing. We have Ric Flair doing NBA commentary on The Jump. I think all of the nexuses of my life have just been made. Rick, you have transcended pro wrestling. You are a cultural icon. You're 71 years old. You're collaborating with NBA players on sneakers. You're appearing in music videos with the Migos and Bad Bunny. Why do you think you resonate with so many people far and wide so long after you made your mark in the ring?
I was talking about that earlier today. I don't know. I think that, I actually lived that life. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Thing that I did in the 80s and 90s, and as crazy as it was, but it was me. I mean, that's what made me. I think I had a lot of skill. I'm not putting myself down in terms of my skill and the in-ring ability, but I I had swag. I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know that word until LeBron said I was the founder of it. But I always bought the Rolex watches, and as a shoe, I'm sure you've heard of Friedman's in Atlanta. And I bought over 100 pair of alligator shoes from Bruce. And that's a store that all the NBA guys come and shop at. He goes, yeah, I mean, Shaq wears a size 22, but I bought over 100 pairs of alligators from Bruce in the 80s and 90s. So.
Producer Danny says you've got a new Rollie on right now, that you're still like this. You're still all about the swag. See?
Rach, in honor of being on your show today, I had to be really tricked out. So.
I love it, and I'm looking forward to you sending them to our entire crew and control room. So thank you for that, Rick.
Your shoes or Rollies? I can do either.
I got to tell everybody that the Dame 7 Ric Flair collab is out today. It's available on Adidas.com, people. I don't think that you can get Ric Flair's Rolex on Adidas.com, but hey, look on the site. I don't know. Rick, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you.
We look forward to having you back.
Hey, I'm so honored. You guys have a tremendous show, and the NBA will be up and running in about a week, I guess 2 weeks around Christmas, and I'll be watching every week or every day to see how you guys are handling and critiquing, and it's a fun show to watch. So I'm very respectful of you and what you bring to basketball as well.
Well, that's a huge honor for me, Rick. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.